Week, the task force will begin visiting 14 cities to hear ideas and suggestions from groups and individuals.
Well, we want to know what's on the minds of individual Canadians, what their concerns are, what they do in terms of applying, how they could do that better, and the needs that they have simply to lead a better financial life.
More and more Canadians have to deal with complex financial products, mortgages, credit cards, RRSPs, and other debt and credit issues. Savings rates keep dropping, but there is more pressure to conserve for the future.
I believe what we will hear is that there's a great need for this. It's long overdue, and very happy that this is actually taking place.
There are many subjects up for discussion: money management courses for students, strategies for investors trying to navigate complex funds, and as the economy begins to recover, it's also about helping Canadians dealing with the challenges of planning for retirement.
We would like to send a very positive message that by increasing literacy, by helping Canadians to really understand their finances on a day-to-day, month-to-month, year-to-year basis, that in the end, that's going to serve their interests.
Every Canadian has the opportunity to take part. The final report will be presented to the Federal Minister of Finance by the end of the year. I'll be off next week, traveling to Yellowknife, Calgary, Saskatoon, and Winnipeg. The task force will hold public hearings in Toronto on April 19th and May 11th. For information on how you can take part, check our website. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.
Well, you know what, Ken? I'm surprised they even let us say anything at all. I mean, now that the superstar is here, I mean, nobody wants to hear from us. They just want to hear from you. And, I didn't like that, what Alicia said.
Not out of the woods just yet?
Not out of the woods just yet. No. I don't like that.
No, I'm looking at the long-range forecast. I don't see any snow, but history shows us that we do get snow in April.
Do you remember the opening day for the Blue Jays?
You couldn't just fib.
We don't fib in the weather department, Christine.
We don't fib. We outright lie.
I better get into the weather right now because I've got a lot of ground to cover. The weather's all brought to you by Train Furnaces and Air Conditioning. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. At first glance, I thought they were walking on sunshine. But no, all these ladies were getting ready for Yoga in Motion down at Nathan Phillips Square today. The second annual Yoga in Motion is set for April 25th at the Liberty Grand. But today, the public was invited to the kickoff and register for the event later on this month. And also, there's a brand new trend in cardio fitness called Zumba or Zumba. I'm not sure. Anyways, apparently it's cool. By the way, it's a fundraising and Zumba. Thank you. Everybody's screaming Zumba at me. All the funds will be going to life-saving breast cancer research at Mount Sinai Hospital. And by the way, it's all brought to you by CTV. Okay, they look like they were having a lot of fun. What can you expect from the typical April? Well, the average daytime high, 17, the overnight low, 1. Average rainfall, 62.4 millimeters of rain, and there's the average snowfall for the month of April, 5.7 centimeters. The hottest day we have ever seen was in April. We hit 31.1, April 25th, 1990, with the humidex, it felt like 37.9. I don't think we're going to see that, but we're certainly going to see warm air. This Colorado low is what I'm keeping my eye on, but the jet stream right now is arcing around the Great Lakes. That's allowing all this warm air to push into southern Ontario. Tomorrow, that low heads up to Minnesota, and again, you can see how all this warm air is starting to push into the Maritimes. Saturday, Montreal could be all the way up to 27 degrees. High pressure remains in place. Of course, we have that warm front, so everybody starts tapping into this warm air. The low heads to Minnesota. We stay nice and clear south of the Great Lakes. Forecast radar indicates that rain that we were talking about, that 30% chance of rain, it looks like it's not going to happen. It looks like it's going to start to move up. Then the bulk of the rain coming from the Gulf of Mexico, it just pushes against Windsor on Saturday night, but it looks like it fizzles out before it gets into the GTA. So let's begin with a look at your overnight lows for tonight. Fairly mild. It's going to be 11 degrees in Windsor, 10 in Parry Sound, 12 in Owen Sound, 8 degrees in Toronto. The 7-day forecast looks like this: 24 tomorrow, 24 on Saturday, 19 on Sunday, 17 on Monday, 13 on Tuesday, some showers on Wednesday and Thursday with daytime highs of 13 degrees. Right now it is 18 outside our studio, 18 at Pearson. In the sunshine, it's 11 on the island. I'll be back with a weather update plus some fun family ideas for the Easter long weekend. That's coming up later on, Ken and Christine.
Thanks, Tom. They were world beaters in Vancouver. Now some Canadian Olympians will strut their stuff at next month's Juno Awards in St. John's. We'll have those details right after the break.
Also tonight, Michael Hainsworth from our Business News Network on the surprisingly strong sales at Toyota. Meanwhile, our colleagues in the National Newsroom are working on the developing stories here and around the world.
Tonight, the Canadian dollar on the brink of bumping the greenback. How soon may it be on par? Also, high school shocker. A young girl commits suicide after bullying by her classmates. Later on CTV National News.
It plays. It stows. It slides. It saves. It sees. It calls. And it starts at less than 29 grand. We gave it more ideas per square inch because more is what we do. Introducing the Terrain, the all-new compact crossover from GMC.
The Agnellis want to start saving now. The Camerons want to end up where they planned. The Dawson Wongs are being stretched. With Sun Life, you can choose a financial advisor who revolves around you. So visit sunlife.ca to be matched with the right advisor for your needs. Life's brighter under the sun. Sun Life Financial.
All new at the Brick for half price. Introducing the Serta Perfect Sleeper Elite with latex and memory foam, natural bamboo and rayon fibers, and Serta's exclusive Perfect Sleeper Inner Spring. As a limited time introductory offer, it's half price only at the Brick.
Work time, travel time, overtime. Everything takes so much time. But in Manitoba, it only takes a moment to get to work, to get to the lake, or to run into someone you've known for years. It's a place where arts and culture meet different cultures, and the pace of life adds up to more time doing what you love. That's why once you come to Manitoba, its spirit and energy take you, and you never want to leave. Start living.
This looks exciting. I was expecting the Werther's Original that you know. Oh. It's chocolate. It's like a little caramel cushion. Oh, first you taste the milky chocolate, and then it mixes in with this sweet, gooey caramel. And that taste that you know already, that Werther's caramel taste, except it's a softer, gooier version of it. I just want to sink into this sofa with a bag of these. You don't just want one. You want more than one.
Money back where you least expect it. U-File, the tax program that finds deductions to get you a better refund. Use it online or install it on your computer. U-File. File online, on time.
There never seems to be enough hours in the day to get everything done. At the end of the day, it's all about coming home. Sit back and enjoy the really good stuff. But when it happens, it reminds you of what life is all about. Love, family, and sharing meals together. Eat al pasta, made for pasta lovers.
This holiday weekend at the Brick, we've taken 20% off regular ticket-priced furniture and mattresses, including dining and bedroom packages. And you don't pay for 20 months on everything in the store. This faux leather sofa is only $3.99.
North American figures show autism affects about 1 in every 110 children, 60% of them boys.
And one Markham boy was really struggling with autism 2 years ago, but he found help in a four-legged friend. Our Pauline Chan is here to tell us his story. Pauline?
That's right, Ken and Chris. Well, you've tasted the brownies he sent. Now meet the baker, 10-year-old Alex Wong, and his best friend, Ruby.
On the head, Rubes. Good girl.
A sunny afternoon with a boy and his dog, but it wasn't always this pleasant.
He would kick me, he would bite me, he would scream, he would spit.
Alex has autism, ADHD, and Tourette's syndrome. That, combined with his inability to sleep through the night without his mom by his side, left her desperate for help. Noting his affection for their cat, she looked up Autism Dog Services. The family tried a few dogs before finding their